Yes, Sonny, that's correct. Another word that you could use would be impedance. You know what impedance is, right? On a motherboard. Remember, I covered capacitance and resistance. See, you want to be as light can be, right? So you experience no mass, no pressure waves. Wow. Okay. Yeah. And so you know what the resistance factor is, right? And just like what's another way I can describe this? There can be file associated with things that we've learned, like through children. Now, see, I remember I went right into hydraulics, being a hydraulic engineer with pumps, right? The intake and the outflow, the inflow and the outflow, as it relates to a vacuum, right? PSI coded pressure sensitive codes, frequency, the frequency modulation, the speed of the wave, the mathematical spin ratios that equal each other out. So they're equal unto each other because they're sharing unto each other in order to zero out the mass. So now you're not experiencing any weight. I can't weigh that. It doesn't weigh anything. Wow. It doesn't weigh anything. Right. And that's as light can be, which is the purity of the seven gold mated Rouchet. 45-degree triangles, right? 4 quadrants, 2 planetary magnetic hemispheres, an eternal sun, silver gold mated one, right? The original codes, the know me code, know my code, know my code, my eternal code, the heart wave code, the inner code, the inner breath, restoring the inner breath, the inner code, the original code, the eternal code, the eternal tones, the spin tones. Yeah, and so yes, absolutely remain calm. As a matter of fact, I spend more time. You see me lying down like this. I spend most of my time doing this. I go out in the morning and do work out there, right? And then there's different times that I'll do that. When I'm not doing that, because of how the energetics of that, I'll come in and just lie down, just remain calm, just remain calm, just remain calm, just remain calm, just be calm. Everything's going to be just fine, right? Yeah, healing the inner child, the inner cells, the inner codes, the inner breath, the breath of Kamaluati, and the transharmonic wave, right? The unity wave, the crystal wave, the eternal wave, the eternal heart wave is the eternal heart zone because the heart is fully open. And when the heart is fully open at a cosmic level, then all the records are open. That's called access. Key code access to all the files. Now you know. Remember, known unknowns? Now we know. We share what we know by what we learn, which is called knowledge, right? Now I know. So I share what I know by what I learn, by virtue of receiving the transmission, the encrypted transmission. So I receive the encrypted transmission, so that's like a CDT plate translator. You're translating the transmission by virtue of the speed at which you're receiving it. So your receiving station and antenna, right? I got the message, right? So it's a matter of as an encryption code is thus translated, which is a key code, which is an access code, like a gate code. Whoops! It says it's almost up. I'm almost out of time.